Hi guys, Vanessa Ooms here, your ally on the spiritual path, and today I wanted to answer a comment question from Laura Reed. She asked if, as empaths, we impact other people as much as they impact us. Stick around to find out. Okay, Laura, that was a really good question. Thank you, and it gave me a lot to think about. And the short answer, in my opinion, is yes, we impact other people just as much as they impact us. But there are a lot of different factors that influence this. So, because we are all part of the collective consciousness, we are all connected, we are all one, we are definitely all impacting each other in a similar fashion. Not everyone is as sensitive to the fact that they are being impacted energetically. So you might be impacting them on an energetic level just as much as they're impacting you, but they might not have the same level of sensitivity to feel it. Does that make sense? And this got me going on like way down a rabbit hole because we are all one, and because everything in our outside reality is a reflection of us anyway. So when we get impacted by somebody, and this is another video topic for another day, but when we are being impacted by somebody and their emotions and their feelings, we've got to really learn to discern whether we're actually only feeling their stuff, or if we're feeling their stuff and that's also triggered something within us. And so that's amplifying itself within our system. You know what I mean? So that's really important. And yeah, another video topic for another day. But if this is happening, if you are triggered by somebody, if you are overwhelmed by someone else's energy, sometimes it can be that allowing that to enter your system has also triggered something within you that needs to be addressed and looked at. And that's why it can be so uncomfortable and so overwhelming, is because then the shadow comes up. And if you're not quite ready to deal with it, it's just like, I gotta run away. You know? But I do believe fully in the collective consciousness, and I do fully believe that we are all impacting each other on an equal level, energetically speaking. It's our choice whether we want to really take that in and acknowledge it or not. And also to recognize that it's not really our place to try to influence anyone else. And when you take the initiative and the responsibility to just own what's going on in here, when you take responsibility for your own life and your own emotions, and you start really digging in and doing the shadow work and integrating aspects of yourself that do get triggered because they are a pain point. That's why we get triggered, is because there's an aspect of us in there that has not been dealt with and is still in pain. And that's why it's called shadow work, because it is dealing with the darkness within us. And I know that might sound kind of nuts, but it's nothing to be afraid of. Anyways, where was I going with that? Okay. When you take responsibility for what's going on in you, and you start to do your deep shadow work and integrate these aspects of yourself and really start to embody your wholeness and start to strengthen your own energy in your own field and embody more light and bring more light into you, you do start to impact the other people around you in a positive way. It's just a ripple effect. You don't have to actually do anything. Just you being you and you embodying more light on a day-to-day basis impacts everyone, whether you see it or not. I know I'm going on a tangent, but I'm just going to go on the tangent, okay? The more you integrate your own shadows, the more you can see the shadows in others and have compassion for that. And know why they are the way they are and why they act the way they act and why all this is happening. And it ceases to trigger you so much because you just see that it is what it is. And you start to feel less like you have to assign a certain meaning or a certain quantifier to what's happening, to what you're witnessing. Because everything that is happening in your reality is for your growth anyway. And these people have agreed to play a part in your growth journey, in your spiritual development. So you start to have more gratitude for everything and everyone that enters your life. Yeah. Woo! Life is so cool. Life is so cool. So, yeah, I hope that that kind of answered your question. It might have opened up a can of question worms. But hey, that's the whole point. That's the whole context of this journey, man. The more you think you know, the more you realize that you don't know. And we're explorers. We're explorers here. We are exploring the human experience and what that is all about and how that is different from living in the spiritual realm. What a grand life it is. Cool. Thanks for the question, Laura. Sending you guys tons of love, and we'll talk to you soon. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the bell notification below to get notified when I put up new videos. Love you guys. Bye.